Probably 80% of the markets in the US could $5,000 a month would be enough ad spend to get you quite a few commercials.
We just had our quarterly meeting this past weekend, and so they're like, we really want to do this. Like, I don't know if we're ready, but let's just take a small step. Let's take some baby steps and see if there's an actual desire for it. Quarterly rock for this quarter, the final quarter of the year, is to just do one general sales webinar. And from that one general sales webinar, we'll find out how many people are actually interested, right? And then from there, we'll see if we have audiences that are willing to pay. And then after that, if we have audiences willing to pay, then we'll actually start applying resources to fulfilling it.
Mm-hmm.
But, taking just little baby micro steps just to see if the market's there before we expand.
Well, the way that I feel like I'm going to do it with TV is, so right now when someone comes to us, we don't have an educational platform where we can just show people how to do TV and they do it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that, but chances of someone going and implementing all of those steps that I told you is very slim. Even when we do the implementation, every once in a while we have a client that just doesn't have time to get us just some basic information for us to get their commercial together, right?
Yeah.
I feel like to be able to launch to the masses, I think we'll probably put together a course that shows people how to do TV commercials if they want to do it on their own. And then if they decide that they want us to do the implementation for them, they'd have to go through an application and go through a sales team and make sure they're a good fit to work with. So we'll definitely do it a little bit different, where we'll have an educational platform that if they want to do it themselves, they can. And then if they want us to do it for them and pay us, then we'll do it.
Hi guys, Tony here. I hope you like what you see so far. If you like what you see so far, hit the like button, subscribe. This will get this out to more people and notify you guys when I create more videos. I'm looking to create more millionaires and more success from people like you. So keep watching and share this with anybody you think could use it.
We were talking about there's some markets that are open, other markets that are sold out, even have a wait list. Do you guys still have that policy of one client per market?
No, we have 2 to 3 people per market.
Okay.
Yeah. So Phoenix, Arizona, big enough for 3 people. It's a large area. Atlanta, Georgia, Dallas, Texas, some markets that they will allow 3 people. There's probably smaller markets that could even allow 3 people, but we cap it at 2 just so they don't feel like they're fighting over too many leads and that kind of thing. I mean, if you think about it, there's hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of investors in a given market. So if you have 3 or 4 or 5 people on TV, which a lot of them would be our clients, or maybe running with another media company, it's probably not gonna get saturated. But yeah, 2 to 3 per market. And we have several markets where we have 3 clients in a market, and all 3 are doing well. So
how far would 5,000 get me in Phoenix?
5,000 would not get you anywhere. Yeah, it would be. I mean, some of the bigger markets, even 10 grand could probably get you by. We'd probably recommend closer to maybe 15, but I think 10 grand could probably get you enough commercials to make it worthwhile. But yeah, I mean, I would say, I meant to do the stat on this, but I think probably 80% of the markets in the US could $5,000 a month would be enough ad spend to get you quite a few commercials. And when I say quite a few, we're going to get you at least 300 minimum. And there's some markets where someone will say, I can spend $5,000, which is our minimum of what we want someone to spend or we require someone to spend. And sometimes we can get like 1,000 commercials.